many did you get?
I think it was 200,000.
200,000 emails?
Yeah.
From people using Magento?
Yeah. Once they ran through a couple of filtering, I narrowed down to about 16,000. So I'm basically churning through that list.
As I'm editing this video, I noticed that it's very, very technical. If you're sending out a lot of emails, like thousands of emails, then watch this video and implement an automated funnel. Other than that, watch it for inspiration, but this funnel is definitely something for pros. This is Japantown in Ho Chi Minh City. I'm gonna meet three who have set up a very incredible cold email sequence. Double. That looks like a nice place here. Free!
Yeah, we've got a bunch of plugins for Magento, and the main one is packing sheets, integrated packing sheets. So you print out one sheet. You got peel-off labels for the shipping box, your customs label. So I got a list of emails off Built With about 2.5 years ago. It was 200,000. That narrowed down to about 16,000. Because I'm just starting out, I'm doing 50 at a time.
Right.
And just sort of tweaking the emails and trying to get the process down before doing it bigger. So I made a script in Google. What this does is it looks for this tab, and it moves like 50 at a time from this tab over to current sequence. So this is like the ones we're emailing right now.
How do they move them over?
It's just a script.
You just hit the script, you run it?
So it runs over and you do resources, all your triggers. So this one is 1 AM to 2 AM every Sunday. It runs this function. So this one sets a value in the spreadsheet, sets a specific number to 1.
Yeah.
This function looks for a 1 in cell B2. When it finds a 1, it then takes like 50 emails and it moves it to this current sequence tab.
And the 1 comes when
so either every Sunday, or if I enter 1 manually, if I want to like get it running a bit faster.
Okay, so it's just a batch that runs every Sunday. That means the emails for the week.
Yeah, exactly.
And whatever you want to do, want to try out, you add this until Sunday, and then it's the emails. Okay, so it's just basically taking it away from your manual input.
Yeah. Okay. So every Sunday we take all the emails that are coming up for the week, and the idea is then we have a list, right? This is what we're going to contact this week. We can do something with that list. Yeah, so that gets moved over to a specific tab, this one. So in other words, on a Sunday, when that happens, moves a person into the reply.io campaign.
So reply.io has a connector to Zapier.
Yeah.
So that puts into that.
So in reply, we have these campaigns. So it sends them into this campaign here.
What does QVC mean?
I don't really know what I'm doing here, but QVC is meant to be question, validation, call to action. Okay. So it's like something
like the type of email?
Yeah, like, are you having this problem? We can help you with this problem. Can we talk? Something like that. So that sends into this campaign. So every Sunday, boom, it gets loaded up. So this is the inside of reply. So this is this specific.
These are the steps.
This specific campaign.
ABC are the testing.
Yeah. So in reply, it's really handy. You can set multiple variants on each step. So all I was testing here was if there was a difference, capital Q or small q. Can I help with? And again, small or big. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, but I thought maybe a small q, you might think, oh, this is someone who's typed it in manually. Then you got, after 5 days, if no reply, the next step comes. Day 9, if no reply, next step. And at the moment, that's as far as we got with it. So like here's step 1.
Still quite a long email.
Trying to keep it under 5 paragraphs.
Yeah.
So like, got like a little follow-up, a bit shorter. Yeah, reply is really nice to use. It's very easy. This is the schedule.
Oh, that's really nice. You can also set times, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, Sunday 6 to 8 p.m. Thought, right, some guys might be at home, you know, they've finished the day.
Yeah.
Just clearing emails before Monday. In reply, you can tell it if you have set a time zone. So you basically, all you have to do in reply is set the country and the town. And it will work out the time zone from it and it'll match it. So this is the default time zone. So if it doesn't have a country and a town set, it will go on UK 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Makes sense, yeah.
So one cool thing with reply, so here you can see we've got 1,275 people in this campaign. We've delivered 2,895.
Some of them don't get delivered, and the sequence is 3 minutes.
Yeah. So when they've finished those 3 after 10 days, and you can change this. If there's no reply, it removes them from the campaign. Here we've got the open rate, the reply rate. Next step set up. So as soon as someone is tagged, as soon as someone replies, actually at the moment, then we have this step.
Zapier actually knows when someone replies in Reply.io.
Yeah, it's a connection to Reply.io. So here we've got, right, if the inbox category is replied. Actually, these are all the reply Zapier integration options. So if the reply inbox category is interested or not now, which I figured that's kind of useful to know. So it's only going to continue to the next stage if I've tagged it as interested or not now. We then add that into a new into a Google Sheet. So I've got a list of interested leads. We then look for this in Pipedrive.
Why do you put them in the sheet?
Just to see, like, over time, how, just to see if there's like a change over time. Oh, also, so put them into a sheet, and my theory there was, okay, in that sheet we can then do things like visit their LinkedIn profile, maybe add that into a specific, like Twitter audience, Facebook audience, something like that. Right, we create a note in Pipedrive, which has like a list of how we've got here, reply, campaign name, mention of how we got there. And it then sends a message in Slack to say that we've got a new lead.
Yeah.
Here they come in. So as soon as someone does, we're interested, they pop into this pipe schedule. And here we've got, Pipedrive has this like rotting. So after X time, it flashes it up as red.
Yeah.
So these guys are all like, you know, they've contacted back and they're like, all right, let's talk about it. But basically because it's holiday season, everyone said, don't talk to me again until like February.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. So what I also have set up is if someone opens an email 5 times, it adds them into another Pipedrive pipe. So this is if I get someone to help out with the actual sales side of it.
Yeah.
If there's nothing to do, they can be like, all right, let's follow up with these guys. They've opened up the emails at least 5 times. Maybe they're interested.
And then you can cold call them up.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they at least know who you are.
Yeah.
Okay. That's advanced. So you put them in a spreadsheet, add them up.
Yeah.
Once they're reaching all 5, then another zap is coming. Zap, right?
Yeah. These are pretty important to put in, these filters. It stops your zap count just going insane. So it keeps it, otherwise you've got to pay a lot more for Zapier. So this only continues if there's more than 4.
Right.
And there's an email address.
Otherwise it would fire for every
Yeah.
Small change.
Every update. So what this is doing is looking at Pipedrive. If the organization is there, it's adding it to it and adding it to the contact. And if it's not, it's creating it.
Right.
And then it sticks a note in, just explaining, you know, what's been going on. Other things we've got set up, which is maybe interesting, is in Mailgun. So with Reply, you can set up multiple email accounts under one Reply account. So you can actually do it for different businesses from one account, which is pretty cool compared to other. I mean, you're limited to about 1,000 a day, I think.
Okay.
And then what they have is they have a different outgoing account. So I have outgoing going through Mailgun, and incoming comes into Google Suite. Now the bonus of this is in Mailgun you can tag bounces. So anyone that said never contact me again, or they've bounced, their MX server's dead, the site's dead, you're never going to hit them again. So your bounce rate is staying decent. Yeah, that's pretty much it. When I email people and they're interested, I say, okay, can I show you our system? And I give them a link to a Calendly 30-minute slot. Calendly is great because being out in Vietnam, you know, it's like different time zone to most people who are reading these emails. So they just see what is available. And this is quite cool to sort of warm them up, tell them here like how to connect, so you don't have that back and forth of like, wait, have you added me on Skype? I'm ready, are you ready?
Yeah. Skype's there. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much the whole system.
We took all software and tools that Free uses and listed them out in a blog post. You will find this link in the YouTube description. Please also subscribe to our channel, because every week we publish a new video on lead generation for marketers. See you in the next video. Bye.